So the new Fire King structure deck has officially released, and it's absolutely fire. What's up guys, and welcome back to Main Phase TV. So the new Fire King structure deck is officially out. If you don't know what the Fire King structure deck is, well, let me tell you. It is a reloaded structure deck based off the previous deck that was around before I even started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! The archetype is much like a phoenix in where it gets destroyed and then it comes back to life. Each structure deck is $11.99 at your local OTS store. So I am going to be getting 3 boxes to make a budget deck out of them for y'all to try at your locals. So let's go ahead and head out to our locals over at Heroes Hideout and see if they got some for us. All right, so now we got our structure decks. Time to head back to the house, unbox them, and sleeve them up, and see what this baby can do. All right, so now we made it back. We have the structure deck of the Fire Kings. Honestly, I love the colors of the box. Let me see what comes in. So we have, honestly, the crazy thing about the structure deck is it comes with a common infinite impermanence, which is absolutely insane. Because I remember at one point I was trying to sell or trade a Starlight Kitchen Dragon Maid from Etco to get some imperms. And now that imperms just readily accessible and budget is absolutely insane. So let's go ahead and crack these open and then put it together and see what's inside. All right, so we have the first pack of the Fire King structure deck out of the box. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of butchered the packaging. But honestly, like I said, I love the absolute colors. So let's go ahead and get into it and see what comes in and what rarities. All right, so we have the Sacred Fire King Garanix. This is basically one of your main bodies, your main monsters. Fire King High Avatar Kirin is also another one of this. Basically, this is a 3 of as well. Your Fire King Avatar as an ultra rare. Your Rang Bali. Bro, I love the art on these. These are absolutely amazing. Fire King Sanctuary. You're definitely gonna need 3 of these. This helps you basically activate your field spell from deck to field. And then also when your opponent special summons a monster, you basically can Xyz on their turn with the with the monsters that you have currently on field. And this is exactly what you'll be ranking up to. When this is summoned, you basically nuke the board. And then when it's destroyed, you can also special summon the materials as well. Fire King Skyburn is basically pop mine and pop yours. The only difference is when my stuff gets popped, great things happen. But it does target equal number of Fire King monsters you control and cards your opponent controls, destroy them. If a Fire King would be destroyed by a card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. So at least you have protection in case you don't want to pop your monsters. Echelon of the Fire Kings. Special summon 3 fire monsters, 1 beast warrior, one winged beast, 1 each from your hand, deck, or graveyard. But their effects are negated. Each from your hand, deck, and graveyard. So 1 of each, which is actually insane. You can banish this card from your graveyard. This turn, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects when you normal or special summon a Fire King monster. That's insane. And you have the bird. Everybody loves the bird. Legendary Fire King Phonix, or Ponix, however. Phoenix? Ponix, whatever. This is actually your main starter. This will actually search your continuous, your sanctuary, and then sanctuary, so on and so forth. This is one of the lines of the combos. You have your Garanix. You have your Barong, which you will be having a 1 of. Some people may put 2 of, but as of right now, I'm pretty sure it's a 1 of. Your Yaksha is nice. Kirin. Your Blaster Dragon, Ruler of Infernos. Burner Dragon, Ruler of Sparks. This is like a baby Red Eyes Black Dragon, which is crazy. But they kind of do, you know, well, these at least look like dragons. That's absolutely insane. Coach Captain Bearman. Coach Soldier Wolfbark. Target one level 4 Fire Beast Warrior monster in your graveyard. Special summon it in defense, but negates its effects. I think I've seen somebody play one of these, but we'll experiment for sure. True King, the Vanisher, and it's a worm. Infernal Flame Emperor. The Mad Flame Kaiju. This is actually pretty insane. Blazing Mars. Bonfire Colossus. Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys. Royal Firestorm Guards. Spirit of Flames. Fencing Fire Ferrets. This actually reminds me of the Ferret Flames. Firebrand Hymnist. Alpha, the Master of Beasts. I honestly forgot that it was even in here. As a common too, that's insane. Droll and Lockbird, Jesus, like value. You're getting absolute value. Onslaught of the Fire Kings. Circle of the Fire Kings, which I think I actually might have a rare of this. Rekindling. Special summon from your graveyard as many fire monsters as possible with 200 defense, but banish them during the end phase of this turn. Fire Formation Tenki. Hey, get your secret rares while you can. Dark Hole. Trade in. Okay. Herald of the Abyss. Bro, honestly, I know which cards were coming in the set, more or less, but I didn't obviously look at the whole thing, and all this is like straight value. Flamveil Counter. Spiritual Fire Art Kirinai. Tribute 1 fire monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's original attack. Chain Destruction. Torrential Tribute, which obviously is really nice for this. A common Solemn Judgment. There's the common Infinite Impermanence. The Power Sync Stone. Your Coach King Giant Trainer. Man, the secret is like 30, 40, 50 bucks right now. This definitely needed a reprint. It's absolutely amazing. Your Diamond Dire Wolf. Your Fire Charmer, which we're for sure gonna be using her. Your Fire King High Avatar Gyrinix. Arvada for sure we are going to be running. I believe it's a 3 of as well. And Fire King Island, which is a field spell that searches or is activated from deck from your continuous spell. All right, so now what I'm going to do is open up the other 2 boxes and sleeve everything up and put a budget deck together. Now you do have 2 options if you have a little more budget, and that is Nadir Servant or the Tri Brigade. Those are both 2 really good options. I don't know how expensive Tri Brigade is at the moment, but I know Nadir Servant is for sure budget because it definitely got reprints. So if you want to get a little more competitive or add a little more, throw some more change towards it, definitely use the Nadir build. I'm going to go ahead and rip the other 2 boxes open, put together what we have from the other 2 structure decks, and build a budget deck build for y'all. So, cue the B-roll. Alright, so I'm officially done building the deck from the 3 structure decks, so let me go ahead and show you what we got. So we have your main searcher, which is the 3 legendary Fire King Phonics. And then we're gonna have the other main body of 3 Fire King Gyrinix, followed by 3 High King, or King High Avatar, sorry, Kirin, along with 3 Fire King Avatar Arvada. We're gonna have 1 Gyrinix. We're gonna run 3 Kaijus for boards, 3 Droll and Lockbirds because Floodgate hand traps are absolutely nice. We're gonna run 1 wolf bark. We're gonna run 1 ring bali. Sorry, accent came out, my bad. And then 1 bearing, which is typically on the starting combo or the basic combo, you would pop and throw it with Sacred Fire King. And then we're running the Fire King Sanctuary, which is the searcher for your field spell, followed by your field spell. Like I said, so this is searched by your Ponyx, and then from this you're going to activate this, and this you're gonna pop one of your fires and then add, which typically you will add Fire King. We're playing 1 Dark Hole. We are playing 3 Formation Tenki for consistency, and then we're playing 1 Skyburn, 1 Circle of the Fire Kings, and then as far as the traps, we're playing 3 Common Imperms, and last but not least, 3 Torrential Tributes. And for the extra deck, we are running 3 Fire Charmer. She's absolutely amazing. And then for the Xyz, we are running the Hayang of the Fire Kings. This is basically what you summon now. This is your onboard Raigeki on summon, and then if it's popped, you summon materials. Along with 3 Coach King Giant Trainer. A lot of people know this for the Dark World, and it definitely needed a reprint, like I said. But 1, this can help you search. 2, this can be your time card if you happen to go into it. But it also is a really big body, and you can use the effect up to thrice per turn. And then last but not least, but I highly doubt we're really going to use it often, is the Dire Wolf. But like I said, we're only using the 3 structure decks, and if you decide to make your own build out of it because your budget's a little higher, then by all means, go for it. Now, I know there are other cards that you can put with the deck, like the Dogmatica engine, which is also pretty good, or if you have the money for it, go ahead and spend on the Sin cards, along with the Witch, the Diabell Star, so that way you can have a higher consistency with the deck, along with more power with it. Now, from what I've seen, even the structured deck can keep up. Not sure if it'll actually win all your matches, but I'd be curious to see how you do with this build or your own personal build. So let me know. I appreciate you guys, and until the next time, peace.